Hello everyone, Theron here. I'm going to be giving some commentary over this squat session, and I'm pretty much going to be talking about why recording the numbers that you hit is just completely, it's super vital, and it's very important for progress. Now I'm going to give you guys a little story about a situation I had this winter where I just saw absolutely no progress whatsoever on any of my lifts. And you know, it's kind of funny because sometimes the most obvious things are the hardest things to see. So I'll get started talking about my experience now. I've never personally followed a program of any sort or wrote down my numbers, and I just kind of went in the gym, threw weight on the bar. Said, okay, today I'm going to squat and deadlift. Okay, today I'm going to bench. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to do some arms. That's all I would really do. I'd go in and I would just freelance, and I wouldn't keep track of my numbers. The only numbers I would really keep track of is my 1RMs that I have hit. That was pretty much the only stone cold number I'd hit. I never knew what like a 8 rep max was for myself or anything of the sort. And it took me a while to realize that this freelancing approach I was taking for all these years was most likely holding me back, and I probably could be a lot stronger than I am now if I had actually sat back and really took the time to write down my numbers and program my numbers properly. Because I mean, this would be a typical deadlift day for me. I'd go in the gym, I'd warm up, I'd throw 135 on the bar, I'd hit that for a few reps, I'd hit 225 for a few reps, and then I'd hit 315 for like 5, I'd hit 375 for 5, and then I'd do 405 for probably 3 sets of doubles, and that was it, and I saw absolutely no progress because I was sandbagging. I was not pushing myself at all. I was not trying to get stronger. I thought I would just get stronger by doing that, and I was sadly mistaken. I never really would push myself. I never would really throw more than 320 or 425 on the bar for when I would deadlift. And this is when my 1RM at the time was 475. So I wasn't really working close to my 1 rep max and trying to get stronger. I thought what I was doing would help me get stronger, but it really wasn't. And what made me realize that I need to start keeping track of my numbers and programming stuff properly is I was talking to my friend Skyler, and he is one of the strongest individuals I've ever met. He's just very strong, and I would see his progress that he would make bi-monthly, and it was just awesome, especially at the stage of lifting he's at. He's a very advanced lifter, lifting for probably 7 or 8 years, and just the progress he'd make, probably like 20 pounds per training cycle. It was awesome, and it kind of motivated me. Hey, maybe I should do what he's doing. If it's working, I should probably try it too. So I just competed in the NAGA, the North American Grapple Association, and I took a deload week before that tournament. And then I took 2 days of rest, and during those 2 days of rest, I put my 1 rep maxes in. I looked for some rep ranges, and I just followed the principle of micro-loading from the rep ranges that I had found. I started really lowball myself at first, and just slowly started to build up. And man, I started getting extremely strong. My progress started to get just through the roof, especially on my deadlift. My bench was probably the lift that was the hardest for me to progress. Even with this, I would be missing reps on some days, but I think that was due to overshooting. But my deadlift, I went from a 475 a year ago to a 525 this year, and I'm not even going to take into account the time I wasted in August, September, October, November, and then December I finally got my shit together pretty much and just decided, alright, I'm going to start really getting on myself about getting stronger and really recording my numbers and following a program. Because when you see those numbers, you go into the gym and you say, alright, I need to hit this today. And it gives you kind of like an incentive that you really I don't know, it's like a goal setting for the day. Every time you go in the gym, you should have a goal, I think. And if you're looking at those numbers and you say, this is my goal for the day, you're going to try a little bit harder to reach that goal. Because if this was me last year, you've seen in the squat clips here of me doing 320 for a 4x8. I would have never even thought about going in the gym to try 320 for 4x8. When I would squat, I'd do 315 for like a set of 5. And then I would do 335 for a single. And that would be my squat day. But 320 for 4x8, that was my goal for this workout. And I went in there and I hit it. I tried my ass off. And I have the clips sped up. But that last set, I would sit in there just telling myself to rack it. But I told myself, no, you have that goal. You know you need to hit 320 for 4 sets of 8 today. You're going to fucking hit it. And that's why I think that just writing down your numbers on a piece of paper will give you just that mentality that you got to have. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to push myself to do this, and I'm going to get better. But also at the same time, it can be discouraging if you miss those numbers. But those days need to be taken, because missing numbers is also good. It's going to show you where you're at. It's going to show you where you need to work from and where you can get better at. But you're going to know if you have those numbers written down, okay, this is where I failed last time. Time to start working around it and getting better and progressing. You guys, weightlifting is more than just throwing weight around and being the strongest dude in the gym. You got to have some smart approaches with it. And you got to have the proper mentality for it as well. If you're going under the bar starting to doubt yourself, saying, I don't know if I can hit this, right there, you're already going to not hit it. Because you're doubting yourself. You got to have that extreme amount of self-confidence, and that's something that you can learn from lifting as well. Just having that mentality, that never fail mentality, and just continuing to progress forward. You got to make yourself better every day and continue to be better every day. But to start to wrap things up for this video, I definitely would highly recommend everyone to write your numbers down. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I don't know why I used to think I don't need to write my numbers down. It's pointless. I remember what I do. Yeah, I remember what I do, but I never push myself. And that's the key. You got to push yourself, and you got to push yourself in a smart and strategic way. And you can do that through proper program implementation. There's hundreds of thousands of strength training programs out there for people to either buy or whatever you may want to do. If you feel comfortable writing your own program, feel free to. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure to keep it simple, write your numbers down, and follow them. Because I'm telling you guys, I just saw tons of experience from finally implementing a program, having a plan and a goal when I go into the gym every day. But that'll be it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed this. It's a lot of anecdotal and personal advice, but I'm sure a lot of advanced lifters can agree with me on this. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all the subscribers so far, the 10 of you, but thank you, everyone, and have a great day. I'll be sure to put out more videos soon.